Imagine pulling a simple 1983 quarter out of your pocket. A coin you might overlook as just 25 cents could actually be one of the rarest and most valuable Washington quarters ever minted. In today's video, we're diving deep into the secrets behind the 1983 Washington quarter, what makes it so valuable, how to identify these ultra-rare varieties, and why collectors are willing to pay six-figure prices, even up to a staggering $633,000 or more, for the right coin. So don't blink, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for, and maybe, just maybe, you're sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932, originally intended as a one-year commemorative coin celebrating the 200th birthday of George Washington. But its popularity cemented its place in U.S. coinage, and it's been a staple of American currency ever since. By 1983, the quarter had gone through several changes, most notably the switch from 90% silver to a copper-nickel-clad composition in 1965, due to rising silver prices. But even though 1983 quarters were struck from common metals, something very unusual happened that year, and that's where the story of the rare 1983 quarter begins. Why is the 1983 Washington quarter so special? At first glance, the 1983 Washington quarter looks like any other modern coin. Same design, same materials, same basic shape and size. But coin collectors and experts know that 1983 was a unique year for a few reasons. No mint sets in 1982 and 1983. During the early 1980s, the US Mint was facing budget cuts, and as a result, no official mint sets were produced in 1982 or 1983. That meant collectors had no easy way to obtain high-quality, uncirculated coins directly from the mint. Most 1983 quarters went straight into circulation, where they were subject to wear and tear. This makes high-grade 1983 quarters, especially with rare errors, incredibly scarce. The 1983 P. Washington quarter. The most talked about version of the 1983 quarter is the 1983 P quarter, minted in Philadelphia. And it's not just any 1983 P quarter that's making waves, it's those with a rare error called the double die reverse, DDR, and some known off-metal strikes, missing letters, and die clashes. 1983 P double die reverse, DDR. This is the holy grail for Washington quarter collectors. The reverse of the coin shows clear doubling on the word E pluribus unum, and sometimes on United States of America and quarter dollar. These doubling errors were caused by a misalignment in the die during the minting process. DDR errors are extremely valuable, especially in high grades. Money bag value of 1983 P DDR quarter. VF/XF condition, circulated $300 to $1,500, 55 to 58 Australian dollars, $2,500 to $5,000. Mint state MS65, $12,000 to $25,000. MS67 and above, ultra rare $74,000 to over $474,000. Specimens with exceptional doubling and pristine luster, $577,000 to even $633,000 or more at auction. Rumors exist of private sales nearing $1 million for specimens graded MS68 with intense doubling and full strike. Part 4, Rare Off-Metal and Transitional Errors, Jackpot Finds. Another mind-blowing reason the 1983 quarter is so sought after is due to off-metal strikes. Collision. What are off-metal errors? An off-metal error happens when a coin is accidentally struck on a blank planchet, meant for a different denomination or metal composition. One verified example of a 1983 P quarter was struck on a planchet intended for a foreign coin, making it lighter in weight, different in tone, and of course, incredibly rare. Money bag value of off-metal 1983 P quarters ranges from $12,000 to $50,000. One example fetched over $62,000 at auction in circulated condition. High-grade 1983 quarters are nearly impossible to find. Because there were no mint sets, and because quarters enter circulation fast, it's extremely rare to find a 1983 quarter in mint state, MS65 or higher. Even without errors, collectors will pay top dollar for well-struck 1983 P and 1983 D quarters in high grade. Money bag value of regular 1983 quarters. MS63, MS64, $25 to $100. MS65, $250 plus. MS66, $900 plus. MS67, $4,000 to $9,000 plus. Top Pop, finest known $20,000 to $35,000. Some auction houses report bidding wars that push prices well into the $50,000 plus range for the highest graded examples with full strike and eye appeal. Key features to look for in your 1983 quarters. If you're going hunting through change or coin rolls, here's what to check. White heavy checkmark. Look for pegged mint mark. The most valuable errors are from the Philadelphia Mint. White heavy checkmark. Check for doubling, especially on the reverse lettering. White heavy checkmark. Inspect edge and weight. Off metal quarters will weigh differently. Use a scale. 5.67 g is normal. White heavy checkmark. Examine overall strike. Sharp, detailed coins are rarer. White heavy checkmark. Use a loupe or microscope. Many doubling errors are subtle but significant. Record-breaking auction sales. Money mouth face. Let's talk about some real-world examples that have rocked the coin-collecting world. A pristine 1983 PDDR quarter, MS67, sold for a whopping $474,000 in a Heritage Auctions event. A near-flawless off-metal strike version fetched $577,000 in a private collector deal. Rumors swirl in the coin world of ungraded specimens with both DDR and off-metal trace, being valued at over $1 million by private numismatists. These numbers aren't fiction, they're real prices people have paid. Why is demand so high for the 1983 quarter? The 1983 quarter checks every box for collectors. Scarcity due to no mint sets. Error potential. High-grade difficulty. Historical significance. And above all, the thrill of the hunt. Anyone can potentially find one in circulation. Part 9, How to get yours graded and sold. If you think you have a rare 1983 quarter, do not clean it, this can ruin its value. Weigh it, off-metal coins will stand out. Use magnification, find that DDR. Submit to PCGS or NGC, grading by these major services gives your coin legitimacy and boosts its value. Consider auctions. Heritage, Stack's Bowers, and Gray Collections are known for handling six-figure coins.